a tale of horror that began on the shores of the sea and concluded aboard the ship unfolded as the tranquil waves gently caressed the sandy beach, embracing the night's serenity. The ship's crew, seeking respite from the day spent at sea, retired to their cabins. However, an unsettling tension permeated the air. As the night progressed, peculiar sounds echoed through the ship. Creaks, whispers, and eerie footsteps resonated within the vessel. The crew sensed the presence of something wandering within the confines of the ship. Their eyes flickered with fear, for they intuited a threat emerging from the depths of the sea. A sailor aboard the ship, with trembling hands, began to recount, "By the edge of the sea, in the darkness of the night, I saw a white silhouette on the shore. Its eyes gleamed in the dark as it approached the ship." While the crew endeavored to comprehend the nature of this mysterious entity within the ship, one by one, they started disappearing. Blood-curdling screams echoed through the corridors, evoking terror among those left aboard. The horrifying tale that commenced by the sea was gradually claiming everyone within the confines of the ship. Ultimately, only one sailor remained in the ship's last cabin. His eyes widened with profound horror. That entity," he whispered. "It emerges from the depths of the sea and takes us one by one. There's no escape. The ship has become our trap." As the sailor, trapped by the dreadful entity within the ship, succumbed to its grasp, the tale that originated by the sea and concluded aboard the ship transformed that night into an everlasting nightmare. The sailor's desperate whispers lingered in the air as the ship seemed to groan under the weight of an unseen menace. The crew, paralyzed by fear, attempted to unravel the mystery surrounding the malevolent force that had taken hold of their vessel. Shadows danced eerily along the dimly lit corridors, heightening the sense of impending doom. In their quest for survival, the remaining crew members stumbled upon cryptic symbols etched on the ship's walls, as if the very structure of the vessel bore witness to some ancient curse. The sailor's tale, once dismissed as mere superstition, now echoed with undeniable truth as the ghostly presence continued to claim its victims. As the night wore on, the ship became a labyrinth of terror. Doors slammed shut inexplicably, and ghostly apparitions flickered in the corners of their vision. The once familiar surroundings twisted into a nightmarish maze where reality and nightmare intertwined. Desperation led the crew to the ship's helm, where they hoped to find answers or a means of escape. Yet the captain's log revealed disturbing entries, chronicling encounters with the same spectral figure that haunted them. The realization dawned that the ship itself was cursed, an unwitting vessel for an otherworldly entity. In a final desperate act, the remaining crew members gathered on the deck, surrounded by an unsettling calmness. The moon cast an ominous glow upon the water as the ship sailed into the heart of an inexplicable storm. Thunder roared, and lightning illuminated the ghostly silhouette of the entity on the prow. The sea, once a source of solace, now churned with an unnatural fury. Waves crashed against the ship, and the crew clung to the hope that the tempest would wash away the malevolent force. Yet, with each passing moment, it became evident that the sea itself had become an accomplice to the unfolding tragedy. As the ship descended into chaos, the sailors' initial sighting by the sea merged with the nightmare aboard the ship, creating a haunting symphony of horror that transcended the boundary between the known and the supernatural. The denizens of the deep had claimed both ship and souls, leaving behind only whispers in the wind as a chilling testament to the maritime horror that unfolded that fateful night.